All right, guys, before we get into the episode, I just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Third Love, which is a very perfect bra that I always wear, and I always brag about it because I genuinely only wear these bras. They're so comfortable. You can find your own bra by taking the fitting room quiz. It's a simple quiz that factors in size, breast shape, and the current fitting issues that you have with your bra and your personal style. So you can treat yourself with something that fits like it was made just for you with Third Love. Go to thirdlove.com/bigmood now to get 20% off your first purchase. That's thirdlove.com/bigmood for 20% off today.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Big Moon.
Podcast.
Oh, we're sarcastically doing it? My bad.
Podcast.
They were doing a sex episode today.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, we are so annoying, but then I thought, it's okay. We can be annoying for a second.
Yeah.
Bunch of girls talk about
Yeah.
sex.
Yeah. I found this article on BuzzFeed, and I wanted us to react to it because I feel like we have a lot of fun when we talk about the shitty parts of sex, and that's exactly this article here. It says that people are sharing the terrible parts of sex we don't usually talk about.
Damn it! I wanted to take a shot before this episode just to loosen up and have fun.
You
with this.
should.
Go, get it.
These are all
Can we
real?
fly in some tequila, please?
These are
Can
real
we fly in some
bourbons
tequila,
now.
producers? Please, thank you. Oh,
We
sweet.
gotta loosen up Gina's lips.
Loosen my lips up.
Yeah.
Which ones, though?
I know, I was about to say, I'm like, both.
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 I will be drinking from which lip you don't even know.
We're all
I had
hanging
some
out
tequila
later.
on my own last night in my house,
Ah.
and I got really drunk on accident. Like, more drunk than I
On
intended.
accident?
I saw your stories.
More drunk than I intended to be.
love
And I was
it.
like, well, okay. So I basically couldn't sleep because I was so drunk.
I know what
Wow.
everyone did yesterday. Like, Tiff was at Disneyland.
yeah.
And Jess was getting drunk alone, having a dance party with
Yeah.
Lady Gaga.
Cute.
Gina was, I don't know, in an anime cartoon. That's what she posted on her story.
I know Gina only posts anime, so I don't know what you're doing, but
Yeah.
I'm like,
She's at
anime.
home.
I got
Sometimes she
accidentally
posts
drunk too.
I like the close
did?
friends thing where like
Yeah.
you'll be like, oh, I can't wait for this album. And you're like, that album fucking sucked.
Hey,
Like, don't out her.
you're sharing her secret.
Oh, wait, sorry. I didn't know we were recording. I thought we were taking a shot.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No,
I
we-
thought there was a,
I thought
this
we
was
were
still
recording.
I think,
oh.
yeah, we could still be
We'll
recording.
cut whatever.
It's up to our producers to decide if that stays in or they'll leave it in.
don't out her on the close friends one.
I was
okay.
I was about to take my mask off and be my true self.
Yeah.
Not the fake bitch that everyone sees.
You okay over there? You're just fucking dropping glasses
Our
all over.
producer's drunk.
Yeah. Did
Bryce,
you take a
are
shot
you
already?
drunk?
Is it Blanco tequila?
It is Blanco.
Is it just me?
Yeah,
Are
I'm
y'all
not
drinking?
I'm not drinking
I'll
that.
take a shot.
Yeah.
I'm hosting, so I'm just gonna get more slurry as I
Yeah.
start reading these.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't actually read through all these. When I first opened, I scrolled through a couple and I was like, haha, these look funny. So I have no idea really what's on this list. But I'm just gonna start from the bottom.
Whoa.
Oh.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Okay.
I like being a bottom.
No, okay. The last one's kind of a joke.
This
so
is the
let's
shitty
see.
things about sex, right?
This is so just because we got way fucking off topic for a minute.
so gross.
People are sharing the terrible parts of sex we don't usually talk about.
right.
I feel like we
So-
do that.
Yeah.
We have done that.
Yeah.
But so let's see.
let's see if they could get us.
Yeah. So I'll just start at the top actually. So I think it kind of escalates.
All
A
right.
bed that makes more noise than the person you're having sex with.
Yeah, I hate that.
Oh, that's
Especially
Or
when
just
there's
the
roommates.
silent.
That takes it out.
the
Dude,
worst.
recently we got hardwood floors, and when it was carpet, like the bed stayed in place. But then the hardwood floors, like it's just like hitting the wall, and I'm like, it took me all the way out
Like
of it.
he's moving the bed. Like
Yeah,
he's
the bed.
thrusting so hard that the
it's
bed
sliding
is actually
furniture
sliding.
against the wall.
I believe it because you know when we were in that cabin, someone was having sex. I'm pretty sure it was y'all.
It
and
was.
Steve, it was
Yeah.
like so heavy.
Dude, I
that
thought
he
someone was
slides the
stomping
fucking-
up
I
and
thought
down.
you were getting your ass beat. For
My-
real. I was like, oh, they have
Well,
this
I
perfect
was,
marriage,
but-
and then he's over here fucking beating her ass.
My room was right next to theirs, and I basically had to be like, I was like that little kid that didn't want to hear their
Yeah,
parents
you were
having
like
sex.
pretending
You
it wasn't
wanted to
real.
hear. You're a voyeuristic.
That's true, but I was
That's
told.
me.
Oh.
my
No.
right.
Dude, we were all the way at the top. There was like 3 floors, right?
Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
like 3
3
floors.
stories.
I was on the 3rd story, and I thought someone was stomping up the stairs,
It
like
was a wood
pissed
frame.
off.
It was a wood frame house,
Yeah.
and it was really old.
Dude,
so
we were
he
trying to be
shook the whole
quiet
thing.
too.
No,
we were really
Way
trying to
were
be
you
quiet.
quiet?
That's you trying to be quiet.
I thought it was Tiff in case because it shook the whole house, so I thought it was coming from the ceiling, and they were on the top floor. But the next morning, Tiff was like,
We
"That
were
wasn't us."
quiet.
Yeah,
The snow
You
on the
didn't
top
hear
of the
us.
house fell off the roof.
like a whole
Little
section of
avalanche up
snow
there.
fell off.
yeah, because it was an A-frame house.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, but yeah, I've definitely had instances where I was having sex and I kind of almost instantly you realize, oh, there's no real chemistry here,
Mhm.
and then you just kind of
You
have
notice
to sit through it.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then everything about the environment is just like magnified.
Screaming at
Oh,
you.
yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
worst. Oh my
Or
god.
like boring sex where like I'm doing my grocery list in my head. I'm like, oh fuck, I still need to get paper
Yeah.
towels and
Oh, jeez.
oh shit, I can get laundry quarters when I go to the grocery store.
Yeah,
though,
you
so-
totally check out. It's a good amount of time to like, plan some things out.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You got
Don't be boring in bed and make sure you have chemistry. This is a lesson there.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
And get the good furniture.
Yeah.
that's the lesson. Because I was gonna ask you, like, how have you solved that now?
Oh, we haven't. Oh, we pulled it really far away from the wall.
You're like in the middle of the room, and then slowly you get to the wall.
He slides you to the wall.
Because there's an area rug underneath, and I think it was like because there's no rug mat because we had carpet before, so I think like it was sliding under the
Oh,
area.
you need to get that like kind of sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah, did
rug
you
mat.
buy it?
I
gave you the
haven't bought
link.
it yet.
Yeah,
I know.
you should buy that.
I like
for
to
your rug.
imagine that they move their bed in the middle of the room for sex, and then they have to finish by the time it hits the wall. Like it's a goal
Like a
for
game.
them. Like Steve's like, "Come on, honey, we're like this close to the wall, sweetheart. We gotta do this now."
I've got 4 thrusts left.
Do we make it?
Is there a gap?
They measure it every time. Like, "Hey, new record, honey, we did it.
Measuring tape.
We did it, honey."
That's too good.
He's like, "Can we do a quickie?" And then he only pulls the bed back 3 inches.
Yeah, right.
3
Or-
thrusts.
We're like, "How do you want to do a whole long thing?" They pull it all the way to
Yeah.
the other wall.
The other wall.
They go to the other room somehow, and then
I just picture your bed sliding across your whole house.
Do you see why
Goes
we
down
take
the
it?
stairs.
Yeah, right? Somehow thrust all the way upstairs. They thrust up every step. Jesus.
dude, from the sounds we heard at that cabin, I would not doubt it. You could get it up the stairs.
I practically heard them coming. And I was like, you know what? Good for you guys.
It was a good night.
Good for you.
I did a strip tease. It was fun. I
Oh.
was very drunk.
I was
very
more
drunk.
Very drunk.
Very drunk.
I was like your kid. I was watching cartoons, sleeping in a bunk bed. All right. Just covering my ears.
Why does every Airbnb have a fucking bunk bed?
I know every Airbnb does that.
Too funny.
Oh man.
See,
Okay.
This is why we take
Family
a shot
friendly.
before this.
Yeah.
This is great. This is fantastic.
Someone said having to stop abruptly because your boyfriend accidentally slapped his nuts when he tried to slap your ass.
I don't.
That's
Oh,
never
I like
happened.
that. It's more like having to stop abruptly because his dick breaks. You know, like when you
Mhm.
land on it
Yeah.
wrong and then like they get
Yeah.
that ouchie.
I've definitely
Ouch.
almost broken a dick a few times.
Or like
Oh,
when
fuck,
they
I-
accidentally slip out because they thrust too hard and kind of angles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
not
They
I
hit-
know
they
of a
slam you right in
girl
the
who
taint.
actually, like, they had to go to the hospital because, and then he actually had to get circumcised
Oh my
because
gosh.
once, like,
What
it
the
slipped
fuck?
and then she landed wrong. And there was just blood everywhere. It was fucking crazy.
Holy shit.
And then he actually had to get circumcised after that because it tore his foreskin.
I don't understand why he would have to get circumcised. That's some bullshit.
I had to
it
go to
tore
the
his foreskin, I
hospital
guess, I don't know.
They
after
could put some
sex.
I remember that.
Sometimes you get
fucked.
fucked into a nightstand. and
Oh yeah.
that you have to stop abruptly and
You know, you get your
Go to the
face
hospital.
slammed. to
Cut
a
your lip
nightstand.
open.
yeah,
and-
get a
yeah.
get a cool ass scar
Yeah.
under your nose.
Yeah, I don't know about
Pretty
that
neat.
one. I don't know if a guy
Awkward.
has ever slapped his nuts when trying to slap your ass.
Yeah, which position is that?
Yeah.
doggy,
Doggy?
style, I guess. He like. I don't see
no,
how.
but his
I mean,
nuts is under. I was
yeah.
thinking maybe missionary and
behind?
somehow like not missionary. I mean, or I get
Yeah, missionary.
what's the one where like your legs are on top of his shoulders
What?
during missionary?
Oh
Excuse
shit! I
me.
don't know.
That's missionary
with
extra.
your-
Yeah, extra
okay.
missionary.
Yeah.
that
It's just
one.
like being folded in half.
yeah, folded, right? So
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe then he could try to slap her ass, and then he accidentally gets his nuts. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the position.
Oh, he's trying to slap your ass and he hits his nuts?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what she
that's
said.
what this
Or the-
comment
he
was.
said.
Or I'm
she
thinking
said.
they're
I don't
hitting
know.
it doggy style and he tried to slap you like a racehorse from behind. And he slapped his balls instead.
Do they have no hand-eye coordination?
That's what I'm
What is
saying.
happening?
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking like so when you thrust out, right, and then her ass is like there right in front of you, and you go back in. He's like thrusting the balls, hit the ass at the same time the hand hits the ass. So it's like a swing and hit. I have no
know.
clue. This girl's
is like
this girl's
that's,
lying.
that's a
Yeah.
one-off story
Yeah,
for
this
you.
girl's
Like,
Not
lying.
relatable.
No one relates.
July or July.
No one's like, oh shit, yeah, that happens all the time.
Right?
Because what if it's not a girl? Like, what are the other positions that this could happen with, like, a guy and guy? I don't know.
I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a
Oh.
lot of balls happening with two guys.
That's
so I don't
true.
know.
That could
I
happen.
wonder if guys who are gay having sex with other guys, they slap butts and they accidentally smack a ball.
That's
They
that-
what?
I think that's what
Right?
Tiff
Is
was
that-
saying.
Yeah.
Just wondering.
Yeah.
Curious.
That's a scenario that works
Yeah.
with physics for
Yeah.
me.
Guys, taking a
Exactly.
shot on an empty stomach is just fucking.
Gina's gone.
Shots and
Learn her
cigarettes.
words.
Good night.
What is inside your body?
Just lots of coffee,
Yeah.
and that's all. And
Yeah,
apparently,
picture
a shot
all
of
your
tequila.
organs being like having signs like they're homeless, like they're begging for nutrients. Like, will work for broccoli.
At this point, the tequila's nutrients for them. They're like, yes, please. Oh God, anything at this point.
So that made from a plant. It's made from a plant. Everyone, it's made
Yeah.
from. Be thankful for what we got.
Yeah. Ration it out. Liver, fuck off.
Yeah.
We love you, but you're gonna die early.
Yeah.
This next comment says, if you're like me, you sweat fairly easily, so being on top means I'm dripping from my face, and usually it's landing in or around my girlfriend's eyes and mouth.
I've had that one.
We've talked about a sweatband, but I'm not sure it would increase passion or cause laughter.
Oh,
Put a
damn.
whole athletic outfit together.
Right? Can you imagine when he's like,
Having
"Alright,
sex
babe,
with a guy
let's do
with a
this."
headband?
And
Oh,
it just
jeez.
snaps back to their forehead. Let's do this, and then just a sweatband. But now I'm imagining curly hair, like 80s
Oh
curly hair
no,
with
with the
the sweatband.
sweatband?
Oh.
Yeah. And then the curly hair. Why is it the guys with the curly hair sweat more than the guys with the
It
straight
like
hair?
drips off the curl.
True.
Yeah.
This was an episode of Sex and the City, though. Charlotte's husband
Oh, really?
sweat, and then actually ended up turning her on more, I think.
Oh,
Crazy.
I remember a guy was on top of me once. It was summer and we were poor. We didn't have air conditioning. He would sweat on top of me. And it's just like sometimes it drips in your eyes and your mouth. And
Yeah.
You're just like, oh God, this is not.
I did it
ideal.
once with a guy, but I didn't love him. Like, it was just like supposed to be a one night thing.
Mhm.
So I think I gotta like really like have feelings for that to be
Right.
okay.
Right.
Yeah, I had sex with a dude once too, and it was just a one-time kind of thing in high school. And same thing. It was summertime. He
Yeah.
was sweating a lot, and I remember like, cause I like rubbing his back when he's on top
Oh,
of
it
me.
was,
And it was
hella
just like-
sweaty and greasy. Ew.
It's fucking nasty. I was like,
God.
holy.
What do you do
crap.
at that point? Because I would be like, okay, can we stop? And then I would just take a pillow and kind of dab,
Like what?
dab
No
the
way.
sweat off his face.
That would
be-
just ruin the mood.
You can be
'Cause I was
supportive.
still, I was a teenager. I was fucking horny.
Oh,
I'm like,
true.
who cares?
Yeah.
Whatever. Keep
I think
going.
when you're a teenager, it doesn't matter. My first boyfriend was sweaty, but like I don't know, we were young and I didn't know any difference. Like
You're like,
Like
oh, I
that,
guess I just get rained on with
Yeah.
sweat.
Right?
I also loved him, so
And you can be like those coaches in the boxing corners, just like just grab a towel, just dab it off.
Yeah, that's
or
what
like
I'm
a
saying. Like,
makeup artist.
Yeah.
Between takes.
there's a pillow right next to you. You could just take it and be like, dab the face a couple times,
Why a
dab
pillow?
the chest.
It's so
Apply
big.
pillow.
He looks like
You just squeeze it between you two.
Well, because he's got
smother
a
you
lot
really
of
quick.
sweat. Very sweaty.
Or just grab the sheet.
The sheet's
Yeah.
attached to the bed.
Yeah.
No, you could just, I mean, the other sheets.
The
No?
flat sheet.
Yeah, that one.
I remember a drop of sweat landed in my mouth. I didn't like that very
Oh,
much.
man.
Oof, I didn't like that at all.
I think honestly though, if I'm really in the middle of it, I won't notice. But if
Oh, I
I'm kind
notice.
of out of it, like you said, like kind of not really into it, or I checked out or something, it'll definitely gross me out more than if I'm like super into them.
I just
Yeah.
request doggy style.
Has a girl
Oh.
ever sweat? Have you ever sweat during sex?
Not like that.
I don't drip
No.
when I sweat. I barely
I-
sweat.
me
at
too.
Yeah, I
all.
barely
Yeah.
sweat too.
I think
I
the
listen.
sweatiest I've ever remember getting is just kind of in the vag area where it just gets so moisty, where like then your lower pelvic area starts getting kind of wet
Like
too.
your inner thigh crack.
Yeah, the thigh cracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, butt crack maybe a little sweaty, but yeah, I don't
Under
think-
boob sweat a little
Yeah.
bit. Maybe.
my boobs don't fold, so
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, you don't even get the little one, the little drips right here?
barely.
Shout out to the fake
I
boobs.
do.
Let's go.
Yeah,
I do. I got a
Y'all
lot,
have
a
way
lot of
more.
drips.
You have
Some
like
of the
titty
boobage.
armpits, so
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I one time actually did put some deodorant under my boobs.
Does
'cause
that
I'm like,
work?
this is too crazy. It did work. It
Oh,
helped.
okay. Because I just figured that deodorant was like for armpit skin, so I didn't know if it would work on boob skin.
I remember I went to Florida for the first time and I felt something like tickle down. I thought a bug
Oh.
crawled down.
It was a sweat drip.
It was a sweat drip. I was like, holy fuck, titty sweat's a real thing. And I had to shove this was during a drift racing competition where I had to take pictures with fans and stuff. I had to shove like a paper towel in between my cleavage.
Yeah.
I think
That
that,
was new.
Gina stuffs her bra.
I know, right?
Those fake boobies are stuffed with tissue.
I took a picture with her and I saw the stuffing. Like, it was coming out.
No, that's true though. That's why I can't not wear some sort of bra. Like that one time I put deodorant under was because I was wearing something like a type of shirt that I didn't need to wear a bra, or like
Yeah.
I could wear it without a bra, and just having that fold immediately is like
Skin to
line.
skin contact.
Yeah, I just sweat.
That happens to me when I go pantyless. I feel like I get a lot more thigh sweat.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Bro, you know, you guys know how like I exclusively only wear sticky bras.
Yes.
When it's sweaty, it unsticks.
Yeah.
So I've had to catch my bra sometimes under
Yeah.
my shirt. and
Gina
slap
stuffs
my-
her bra.
Stop.
Yeah, a fucking fish fell out. Like I was taking a picture.
A cutlet,
fish.
chicken cutlet.
Okay, there's another one here. When everything isn't wet yet and a guy tries to jam his penis into your vagina and the labia goes along for a very painful dry ride.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking feel that one
Yeah.
hard. That curtain gets caught in the way and
yeah.
she goes with it.
Ouch.
You have to like go down there
Yikes.
and pry it out.
You have to
Yeah.
like get
Like,
it
from the
wet
back
and then
and,
like kind
pull
of
your ass cheek.
pull it out.
I mean, I don't have no lips. It doesn't get dragged in. It's so short and small. It's not there. I don't know
Stupid.
anything about
Uh-huh.
Be normal, Gina.
that. Fine. Yeah, it gets dragged in there. And you
No,
have to pry it
and
out.
then has it ever happened to you guys too, like where your perineum gets like slit a little bit?
Yes.
That shit hurts
Yes.
so much.
From it being dry.
Yeah.
So mine's not the lips, but the like clitoral hood kind of gets dragged in there.
Have y'all
Yeah.
ever had such like friction that it makes one of your pussy lips swell and you have to ice
Yes.
it down?
That's happened
The
to
fuck?
me.
Shit sucks
Yep.
because the friction of it just and then
Whoa.
and it swells up and it hurts and you have to ice it.
Actually, with my ex, I started I feel like my body was rejecting him so hard that I started feeling like I was allergic to him
Mhm.
because every time we would have sex, my shit would get so swollen.
Yeah.
And it was so
That's
hot.
pretty common, I think.
Is
to
it
be
like
kind of
burning?
allergic to
Or
someone?
like the rug burn type of feeling? Is that like what you're talking about?
Yeah, so constant rug burn is to the point where it swells up.
And
Oh.
it like, and then after you're done having sex, it feels like that the sound that wants to come out of my mouth is like
Yeah.
it's like it hurts.
Like you want to sit on an
swells.
ice cube?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. It's very interesting because after a while, like in a relationship when you're not in it anymore, you're not in love, you don't care anymore, it actually hurts.
Yeah, your body
Mhm.
rejects
And your
it.
body rejects
Your
them.
vagina it's kind of like having
dries up.
like with boners when it's soft, like it's the vagina version of that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like it starts hurting actually
Yeah.
internally too. It's just all right.
Mhm.
That's how I know I'm checked out of this relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had sex with a guy once, and the first time it felt good, but then the second time I went back, it hurt, and I was like, yeah, this is definitely not.
Crazy how our
Good.
vagina does that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The
It's
vagina
like trying
picks.
to stop it. It's
Yeah.
like
It
your
does.
your lips
No.
are trying to close the door,
Yeah.
but then they fucking get caught and they get dragged in. They're like, hey, bitch, no.
Yeah.
Sometimes they pick the wrong guy too. Like your brain's like, wait, no, this person's toxic. It's no good. And the vagina's like, no. We need him.
that's true.
We want him. We
That's
pick him.
true.
We choose him.
Yeah, she's a dumb.
Shut
She's a dumb picker.
Our
My
vagina's a
vagina's
dumb bitch.
Like, look at this guy. He's an accountant. He has a good job.
Excuse
Like,
you?
He has blonde hair and blue eyes.
Excuse
Just
you.
really basic as a human.
From Texas. My vagina would not reject you, Jess.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Gina. I like that vagina's in your name.
Oh yeah. Vagina.
Yes.
Vagina.
I am the ambassador for vaginas.
The ambassador.
The vagina ambassador.
Gina, the vagina ambassador.
All right, guys. Now it's time to shout out our sponsor, Third Love.
We love Third Love.
My most favorite bra. I'm currently wearing their 24/7 Pima cotton t-shirt bra. It has like a band at the bottom, and it's
Those
great
are the
support.
most comfortable for me. The ones with the band
Yeah.
at the bottom, not the underwire.
You're with
type
the
of-
band.
They're really strong. Yeah.
No, well, this one does have a wire, but it's
Well,
like another.
I
band.
mean, you have the big ass titties, so you
Well-
kind of always need an underwire. But I have
Actually-
teeny tiny ones, so
Yeah, but see, the reason why Third Love is so amazing and why I personally highly recommend it is because they find the perfect bra for your boobies. Because everyone has different types of boobies, like
Different
size,
needs.
shapes, different needs.
They have a booby chart too. You can look at it and like look at yours in the mirror and see which ones you have.
Yeah, exactly. So you can take the fitting room quiz, and it's a simple quiz that factors in the size, the breast shape, the current fitting issues that you have with your bra, and your personal style to find the perfect bras and underwear for you. No more awkward dressing room moments like when they're like measuring for you or whatever. You know your own body better than anyone, right? So take the fitting room quiz from the comfort of your own home. You can get the level of fit and comfort you deserve with Third Love bras, underwear, and loungewear. Find your new favorite everyday essentials from loungewear to their number one rated 24/7 classic t-shirt bra, which I also own, by the way. I own
You have like
all their bras.
you have like 3 or 4 pieces.
Yeah. So they stand behind their product. So if you don't love it, you can exchange and return for free.
The return process was really easy because I had to go down 1/2 cup size, and it like the return one got to me faster than I could mail out the one that I needed to exchange. It was super easy.
Yeah, that's awesome. So treat yourself with something that fits like it was made just for you with Third Love. Go to thirdlove.com/bigmood now to get 20% off your first purchase. That's thirdlove.com/bigmood for 20% off today. And please use your code. It lets them know that we sent you.
Yes.
And you get to support our show.
And we don't just take care of our women in this podcast. We're taking care of our men, too. It's been a long quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what you need in a long quarantine? Because we
Dick.
can't see each other?
Mm-hmm.
Dick. Introducing Blue
The guys
Chew.
are like, what?
That's for my guys out there. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in a chewable form and at a fraction of the cost. That means we're making your wiener hard.
For cheaper.
For cheaper. Blue Chew's tablets help men achieve harder and stronger erections to combat all forms of erectile dysfunction.
Uh-oh.
Blue Chew is an online prescription service, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy, and it ships right to your door in a discreet package. The process is simple. Sign up at bluechew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. The best part is it's all done online. You got no one touching your wiener at the doctor's office. Blue Chew's licensed medical providers work with you to find the right ingredients and strength for your prescription. So, if you can benefit from extra confidence when it comes time to perform, visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free
Wow. Freh.
when you use our promo code BIGMOOD at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping, that's all. If you ain't got $5, then you got other things to worry about.
You shouldn't be getting down if you don't got $5.
If you don't got $5.
Big dick, no money.
Yeah, if you're getting dick down without $5, you must have a really good personality. That's bluechew.com, promo code BIGMOOD to receive your first month free. We thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast.
How does the vagina ambassador feel about this one? The AutoZone smell after doing it with a condom on.
Oh, right. That's
Rubber
Get in the zone.
that's all I've smelt and tasted for food-wise
Oh,
for the past, like, 3
you had
months.
a COVID reation that smells
Yeah.
like condoms.
Yeah.
How fucking hilarious
That is funny.
is that?
Disgusting.
I find it hilarious
Hate
that you smell and taste condom all the time
Yeah.
now because of COVID.
Yeah.
Is it still the case or has it gone
It's
better?
it's like faded, but there's still certain foods that's like, whoa, it's not gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Like
but
which
the
ones?
the list of foods has gone down. Let's see. The other night we were like onions for sure, like 100%. Yeah, and Steve was making beef. I think beef is like that. Before it was all meats, but now I think it's just beef and onions. And yeah, I don't know if any of you have heard of this, but yeah, everything I smelled and ate tasted and smelled like condoms, like latex, that latex like chemical-y
Ew.
AutoZone.
I know with that, like when you're having sex and then he wants you to put it in your mouth and then he takes the condom off and then
Yes.
it tastes like powder.
Yes.
It's like powder, but also it's like
Bitter.
it's bitter, and then it's also like kind of what's the term, like when you have plastic over skin, the skin texture changes. And it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it's like almost like waterlogged a little because it's just like it's I don't know, it's hard to explain. It doesn't do good things for a penis to have a condom on, even though it makes sex safe. But
I feel like the girls and the gays that have had to suck dick after taking off the condom
Yeah.
should get a Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah.
That is an
Yeah.
American.
that's something you do when you're young, I feel like, and then
Yeah.
as you get older, you're like, I'm not fucking putting that in my
Nope.
mouth.
We were on the front line.
Yeah,
I've
exactly.
done that. I'm not doing that again.
As brave as our,
1825, you're on the front line.
yeah,
Yeah.
as brave as our troops, man. I'm telling you.
Ugh. Or have you ever sucked a dick with a condom on?
No,
No.
what's the point in that?
What about those flavored condoms? Have you guys ever done that?
They
I have
always
not
taste
done
like
that.
ass.
I've never done
I've done
it.
flavored lube. but
Yeah.
it's-
How was that?
not that great.
Oh my god, you know what would be good? Do you remember that candy that used to be out when we were younger? It was just like a tube of like cherry jelly.
Yeah.
I feel like that would probably taste way better than the loot, but but it's got actual sugar in it, so I
Yeah.
don't think you should have sex with it.
Speaking of
Could
like,
give you an
But you could just
infection.
put it on a dick. I don't know.
speaking of, have you guys like you walk home from school and you don't know what that smell is, but when you grow older, that's it. There's that tree in the spring. They bloom flowers. It smells like cum.
The sperm trees.
Oh, I've heard of that, but
Yeah.
I've never
I don't
smelled
know.
it.
Is
I don't-
it?
They talk about it here in LA a lot,
Yeah.
but I don't think we have those in Texas.
Yeah, there's a tree that smells like cum.
What's it called? Because I've heard about it, but I never experienced.
Yeah, I mean it's 2021 though. I don't understand why condoms don't smell and taste better.
True.
Like if we're going to Mars and shit, like can't we figure that
Improve
out?
on
because straight males dominate products and industries.
Don't they want their dicks sucked though? Like make it taste better.
They're not
Like
the
If we
ones
give you no
sucking
other
it.
option, then you have to do it that way.
there's no excuse.
What about female condoms? Have you ever tried those?
Dental
I've
dams?
never seen one.
Dental
I've
dams.
never seen one either. Well, actually, no. I saw Shan
Boot
do one on her stories. I think I'd like show one, but I've never
Where do
actually.
you even buy them? I've never seen them
I
at
don't
the
see
store.
them in stores. Yeah, I don't know.
Weird.
They have to be available.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no one's really using that.
Probably
'Cause
Amazon.
I wonder if it has that same powdery latex thing going on.
I don't think so,
I
because
hope
guys
not.
are using them, like putting their mouths on them.
Watch those taste like really good.
Yeah.
Because guys have to be
Imagine?
slow.
Oh my god.
They're like, it tastes like beef stew. This is pretty good. You could be down here
Which
for a while.
is, weirdly tastes like condoms to me.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right. that's
now
right.
with your
Yeah.
COVID mouth, yeah.
Yeah, my
Also, why
COVID
the fuck did we have glow in the dark condoms?
Yeah,
What's
what's the
going
point
on
of
here?
that?
Oh,
So you
I've
can
never
find the
used
dick?
one of those.
So the dick can
That
find the hole.
sounds fun. I haven't got you've glow in the dark. I've never seen.
No, I mean like I've seen like I heard about it like on TV and stuff, or like in high school. You're like, oh, did you guys hear about the glow in the dark condoms? Like, why the fuck do we have those?
I've never
Like-
seen
like
that.
a
Ravers?
like
Yeah.
a rave
Weirdos?
sex?
Yeah, that is just a total fucking raver shit, Gina. All right, here's another one. Getting fingered by someone who did not cut their fingernails. And
No.
Nikki, I know that you are not
No.
down.
Strictly
No.
against.
Oh.
Because of this reason. It doesn't matter how short the fingernails are.
I don't ever notice. I don't think I've ever had a
Yeah, I've never
guy with
noticed
long
either.
fingernails.
Just the thought of it freaks me out.
Yeah.
I like
Mhm.
lots of fingers inside me. If you can just shove a bunch of fingers in, that'd be dope. Just because it's cool.
You have to peel your nails off.
Yeah, but if you have long nails,
Ew.
Imagine getting scratched up in there.
yeah, because people don't know this, but your vagina doesn't feel like it doesn't feel that.
Yeah.
But it feels the pressure. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't feel the sharpness of it, but it feels the pressure. And I like the nails is scraping against
Yes,
my vaginal
it's
wall.
scraping.
Scares the shit out of
And
me.
then like guys
Oh.
get so excited when they think they're pleasuring you, so they start
Oh.
going faster, and you're just like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
No.
that's
Kinda-
definitely a problem.
Stop it.
I don't think I've ever noticed a dude's nails being long, but it reminds me of me with my nails and me using that I forgot what it's called, but it's like a circular kind of thing that you stick up in there when you have your period and you're able to have sex.
yeah.
Oh, the cuppy thingies,
It's
kind
not
of,
a
sort
cup.
of.
It's not a diva
yeah,
cup.
but
it's
it's like
that thing
a
that
flat
just,
one.
It sits right
like
underneath
I think the brand
cervix.
is called Flex or something. Oh,
Flexi cup. Flex cup.
It's not,
It's
a,
not a
cup.
cup.
It's a disc.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh.
disc thing.
Yeah.
And so you're supposed to like put it in and like it sits
Oh,
in
you
your
scratch
vagina. And no, hold on.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's easy to put in.
Yeah.
And I just like you got to put your finger to like put it in the position behind your pelvic bone, but to take it out,
Mm-mm.
I
Nope.
fucking
You gotta scrape up in there?
hated
Mm-mm.
it
You
because
gotta
I would
scrape up
have
in there and get it out.
yeah, I would have my long ass nails and I'm like, oh, I have to
Mm-mm.
go in there and like fucking find the edge of it and then like
That's why I can't do period cups either.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't want to put. I don't want any fingers in there.
Yeah.
No.
And if you
I've never
do
tried
scratch
the
it,
period cups.
and if you do scratch it, you can't tell. It's just the thought of it is just ugh.
Yeah.
I couldn't do
That's
the
why I don't
cups
like
for a while
using
too.
those
Like
anymore.
I tried it, I just couldn't do it.
Ew. Anyways, here's another one. Having to push pets away that just won't get off the bed and sit there staring at you.
Sometimes they come over and try to smell.
Yeah.
No, we always kick out our cats before we have sex.
Mm.
We always kick them out.
We forget. We get wrapped up
Yeah.
in the moment, and then there's a cat like trying to
Just
perv
like
on
you're
us.
just like
yeah.
pawing your face.
My oldest, he's very intuitive on when we're done, but sometimes we're like still fooling around, and he thinks we're done. He'll jump up. He's like, "Okay, I heard you guys are
He's
done."
like the slamming part's
like-
over, so they must be done.
Yeah, but then we're like, no, and he gets very cuddly. So like
Aw.
it's really hard to push him away.
That's cute.
Do you feel bad? And you're like trying to focus on Steve, but then you're like, oh, but the kitty's doing such a cute little thing right now.
Yeah, and he's like that too. He's like, I know he's cute, but like, okay, he's really cute. Like,
Cute. My cat doesn't give a fuck. Like he just sits there. He's like, again? Oh, God damn it! All right. And just sleeps on
Or
the
go to
window.
sleep.
Yeah.
I'm trying to recall if I've ever had an issue with pets, but I think most of the guys I've been with have not had pets.
Yeah.
What about your dogs, Maddie and Sophie?
I think usually I'm at the guy's house, but if I do happen to be at mine, then the dogs go out immediately first into the living room.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've had that when we're doing it missionary style, because I dated a guy with a dog, and like missionary style, the dog kind of sneaks up and just cold nose right near my butthole.
Oh, jeez.
Get him out, please, please.
That's so funny. He's like, smells like fish.
Or like I'm in the middle of sucking dick and the dog comes over. He's like, "What's this?" I'm like, "No, hold on, wait, like right near me. Like, hey, can I eat that too?" Like, no.
He's like, are there
Calm
treats?
Yeah.
There must be treats over here.
Right?
No, it freaks me out because like my cats, I don't know, it might be weird or whatever, but like I feel like they know what's going on. And there's a soul
They
in
have to
that
know.
being.
They're like, we fuck. We
So
know
it's
what's
kind of
up.
like having you guys over and
Yeah.
being cool with having sex with you guys there. Like it's no, like
Yeah.
you guys are out.
They're too aware that you're fucking and you don't like that they're aware, so you feel guilty or something.
I just feel weird. It's as if
it's like having an audience.
yeah, it's like having two humans in the room. Like, they have a soul. They know what's happening. They know what's happening.
Do you feel like it's the same for dogs?
Same.
Because dogs are just like, what's this?
Yeah.
No, same. Like no matter what pets. Like even back when we had Pixel with us and the snake, like I would
You
not
think the snake?
I would
knew you
not
were
have sex
fucking-
with the snake in the
Tiff.
room.
Really?
I'm like, get out.
Pixel doesn't give a shit about
What you
anything.
do with
Projecting a little.
Pixel? Yeah, it's a little bit
Projecting
of
a little.
Yeah. Yeah, the voyeurism.
The voyeurism?
Yeah.
onto a snake.
Onto a snake. Like, this snake's watching me. It's a paranoia.
She's laying there on the bed, just
Well,
looking at the snake while it's
I know
like
where that's
slithering.
coming
Mm.
from. But it's gonna
Oh,
get dark.
okay, yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
dark.
I know where it's coming
Oh,
from.
We
got it.
We got it.
Yeah,
Trauma, trauma,
Yeah.
trigger
That
warning,
makes
trauma.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, we can go ahead and try to move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
Let's move on to the next one. The fart noises that your bodies make when you're doing it.
Mm.
If
Like
a
the
guy
queefing.
ever stops,
Or even
It
just the
gets
stomach
bothered?
farts. I hate the stomach farts.
Oh.
It makes me laugh every time because
The suction, like.
Yeah, that's the only good thing about two people being in shape, because there's not really any fat to suction-y.
Yeah.
So like if you got two hard bodies going on, you're not gonna get that, you know.
My husband's a never nude, so he always has a t-shirt on.
Yeah,
and I
there you
don't-
go.
I don't
Hi,
feel
husband.
good.
He just walked in.
He just
Who's
walked
here?
in.
Hi.
Steve.
did you realize that was me earlier in the car?
I was just talking about how I don't get weird farty sounds with your stomach because you wear a t-shirt and sex.
Oh wait.
Sex in a t-shirt.
Oh, because he's a never nude.
Yeah.
never nude,
Wait,
yeah.
doesn't the shirt kind of get caught up in there sometimes?
Sometimes and I lift it a
No,
little
because
bit.
we always are. We're like, here, this is restricting. Just fucking take it off.
Yeah.
Steve, by the way, loves when I talk about him on this show. He loves it. He can't wait for me to.
If any guy ever gets bothered by you made a little farty noise, like shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
dude.
Are you
Like,
12?
Real
Yeah.
men, keep going.
I've never had a guy be bothered
No.
by it at
Yeah.
all.
I think you're
Unless it's
primal.
probably
had
an actual
giggled.
fart and it smells.
I think it, like I have giggled in the bedroom because I'm the one giggling, then
Yeah.
he'll giggle.
I see.
But I just like I can't not acknowledge it or laugh at
Yeah.
it or whatever. But we keep going.
I just don't acknowledge it at all. It's like this is what happens.
I
bitch.
think
Get
it
back in
depends.
there.
Yeah.
It depends on the mood. Like if I kind of have a bantery relationship with the guy, and if a loud fucking queef escapes, then I'm gonna be like, "Yo, that was nuts." You know, like, I can't not acknowledge it. But if it's someone I kind of don't really know, I'm just like, "Wow, that happened."
Mhm.
You know?
Mhm.
It's like an awkward elevator
Yeah.
feeling.
She looks at him. She
funny.
goes, "You did it."
That wasn't me. That
It's
was
your
you.
fault. You're the one
Yeah.
sticking shit up in there.
I'm like, why are you filling my pussy with air instead of dick? Anyway,
Exactly.
no,
Amen.
I think the stomach ones are the funny ones for me, because you're like, he'll be hitting it right. Like usually when they're hitting it right, the stomach starts farting.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know, like that's how you know they're hitting it right, because the
Chest
stomach
cavity.
starts farting.
That's true. Or like,
like,
the
fuck.
liquid inside your stomach starts
Oh,
sloshing
that's-
around.
yeah.
That's the worst. I get
Yes.
so embarrassed by it. Every time he pushes, it's
That's
just like,
fucking funny.
like fuck, my tacos are just calling me out right now. Okay. This one's talking about, I guess after, you know, a guy might stick a little thumb, little finger towards the butthole area, you know, then
Absolutely
he's
not.
talking about trying to gracefully avoid touching the other body areas with the butt finger.
That's nice. That's considerate.
That is considerate.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a real man, I think you'll just,
You know,
No,
Because then
I gotta
alone
kiss
on
that mouth. No.
No.
Butt finger.
That's
That's
salmonella in
hilarious.
there.
Don't
Or
suck
not
your
salmonella.
butt finger
The other
thumb.
one.
No.
E. coli.
Hey,
Banned.
hey, that's how I roll. No, I'm kidding. No, I just think that I don't know. There's a lot of fluids going on.
Yeah.
But not shit.
Yeah, we don't need a poopy thumb suck.
All
no.
right.
Well, you're telling me you're gonna suck a dick after it's been inside your butt?
No,
Exactly.
See.
Yeah.
that's when if it went all the way inside my butt. That's different.
What do you mean?
I don't know if you pressed against my
There
butthole.
could be feces on a thumbnail. I don't know. I don't
never even
approve.
thought about
Nope.
the butt finger.
Nope.
So I guess
Butterfinger.
so
Butterfinger.
I mean, I guess we gotta give guys a little bit of credit because if they do the butt finger, then they gotta like deal with it for the rest of the time and have that on their mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
that's true.
touch your titties with it.
Yeah.
That's why you need a towel on your bed then for the sweat.
Just wet
For the
wipes.
fucking exactly. Just wipe
Some
it
But
off.
you know
Clorox
how much
wipes.
shit we put in our mouth, like when the dick's all cheesy or crusty. I know you've sucked a dick that's not been very clean before.
Yeah.
My husband
they
has a
didn't
very
take a
clean
shower.
dick. A very clean
You don't
dick.
get the choice. You always get a clean
That's
dick.
true.
But I know we've had a cheesy dick
had
once
cheesy
or
dicks.
twice in our life. So what's the difference? It's all bacteria.
Well, there is a difference because urine is not as disgusting as feces.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Agree.
Yeah.
I guess I'm.
Remember the
One
would you
out.
rathers? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all picked pee pee.
I did pick
Yep,
pee.
we
I
did.
did.
I
Okay.
picked cum. I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
about
you picked
guys.
cum,
Yeah,
yeah.
I love cum.
That's true.
Yeah, I picked pee.
What the fuck?
The waddle to the bathroom afterward with one hand cupped over your vag. Do you do that? The waddle?
Can't
I don't
relate.
cup.
My shit's so tight. I can't relate.
Same. I'm so sick of your tight pussy.
It's the truth though.
Plus, we're trying to, suck the semen in.
yeah,
so
that's
do
what
you,
I'm doing.
Well, you
yeah.
guys are trying to have kids, so
Kegeling.
you kind of like, do you ever lay back?
No,
and
but
put your legs up?
so
Nah.
what do you do?
Well, we haven't been trying lately, but I don't know. Like, we just, after sex, I just walk to the bathroom and pee. I don't
Do you
waddle.
relax it? Like, do you relax
That shit
your
doesn't
vagina
drop
and then
out?
it fall out?
I napkin it.
No, it doesn't fall out. I don't know.
What?
I mean, it comes out like throughout the week, I feel like.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. So so like with us, like I am
Throughout the week.
I'm
Yes.
trying to keep
That's
that
just
shit in.
rotten, dude.
He's making a face, but that's what happens. Sorry, baby, that's life.
Your cum stays
So-
up there for several days.
Yeah.
Making a pride face.
He's proud.
Proud of
Right, so you get it?
Yeah, I totally get it. So like I'm trying to keep it in, and I do the leg
When you
thing.
stand up, it's not gonna stay in.
No, it does.
It does.
So it does stay in.
Yeah.
But then sometimes like if I'm like sitting down or I'll stand up and I relax a little bit, it will come out a
can
little
feel the
bit.
blob,
you can
right?
feel like
Huh? It's like a loogie.
Yeah,
like
when
you're
you're-
trying to hold it
during
in.
the like when you weren't expecting it, like throughout the day,
Exactly.
like you're doing laundry and then you're like, oh.
Well, there's always like
Yeah.
there's always an after burp. I get the after burp too, but usually right after there's definitely the initial like
No, I'm squeezing.
Nah,
oh my
yeah.
god! And then trying to pee. I don't know if you try to keep it in, but for me, I'm trying to still keep it in, not relaxing
Yeah.
anything. So when I'm peeing, I'm like,
yeah.
it's like slowly letting my pee out because I'm not trying to release the hold.
Mm-hmm.
It's a difficult task.
Wow, this is a life I've never lived.
Yeah, I cup it with a napkin, waddle to the bathroom, and get it
You
out. Or
have
sometimes I'll
napkins
sit.
next to you?
Huh?
You have
Oh
napkins
yeah, I
next-
always keep wet wipes and stuff near the bed, and like because I know if we're gonna get
What the
down.
fuck?
Yeah, I
And
keep
then-
tissues by my bedside. Both nightstands have tissues.
And then I lay in the bathtub, and then have the faucet fall directly into
That's
my
a lot of
vagina
work.
to wash it all out.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you do all that?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
crazy.
getting pregnant.
I do
Fuck
the
that
That's not gonna stop you from getting pregnant.
I know, but it's just I like to get
That
it not
rinses
from
the cum out.
not from
She's like, it's worked
I'm
so
like,
far.
what is this? Some fucking
It's gonna help first
after
of all,
school
but then
rumor way to not get pregnant?
it's gonna help first of all a little bit because I want to get it out, but also because the main reason is cum throws off my pH
It does,
so
and
bad,
it smells.
so I try to
yeah.
get that
Yeah,
shit out
that's true.
immediately. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like when you stand up afterwards, all the water rushes out of your vagina.
Yeah.
It's dope.
It's like
I don't think a dermatologist or a gynecologist would agree with.
Yeah,
like a makeshift
gynecologist.
douche that you're doing.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just water, you know.
maybe if you have, I don't know, distilled water that doesn't have germs in it. I don't know.
Or
maybe
aren't you
better.
supposed to do like saline water for your douche?
You got
Yeah,
hard
so-
LA mineral
I
water.
don't know. Yeah.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
Who freaking knows?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna get calcite in there.
Calcified.
Calcium deposits.
Ouch.
Fluoride as
Oh my
vagina.
god. Your third eye is
Fluoride.
closed from all that fucking fluoride up your vagina.
Oh
Attitude.
best.
Oh my god.
Fantastic.
best.
Thank
My
you, Attitude,
favorite
for sponsoring the
sheets.
show. These are my favorite sheets.
I don't ever want to sleep in anything ever again.
Seriously, they're on the more luxury end,
Mhm.
but spend the dollar. It is 1000% worth it.
So
It's
worth
so comfortable, like game changer for your sleep. I'm not kidding. And I think they have
I feel like a queen in that.
They
in
have a
those
thing
sheets.
where you could, if you don't like it, you could return it, but like you're not gonna return it because it's so freaking
Yeah.
I
good.
No
think
way.
they never get returns.
I don't
ever.
think they. I don't think they
Oh.
should. I am judging the people that return it.
I honestly
Actually,
believe
trash
they've
people.
never gotten a return.
So, the dirty little not so dirty secret about the bedding aisle is that while cotton might be the most popular fabric for sheets, duvets, and pillowcases, it's also the most damaging to our planet. That's why I'm thrilled to introduce you to Attitude. I freaking love Attitude. It's made with like organic 100% organic bamboo fabric, which has this like silky but also really soft, like feathery soft texture that's similar to
Yeah.
silk but not as slippery as
And
silk.
it's also like it has like a heaviness feature to it
Yeah.
kind of thing, or it's not like weighing down on you, but it's like, oh, it just feels so good on your
feels
skin.
like you're enveloped in like the warmest little cocoon. And also, if you sweat at night, it has a cooling part to it too. So whether you want to be warm or cold, it's got your back.
Mm-hmm.
It delivers unparalleled comfort that actually feels better than cotton. I 100% agree with that. And unlike cotton, which consumes massive amounts of water, energy, and chemicals during production, Attitude uses organic bamboo, the most resource-efficient plant on the planet. Their passion is to provide the best quality sleep in the most sustainable way. Attitude's organic bamboo fabrics are temperature-regulating, hypoallergenic, antibacterial, and toxin-free. Okay? No excuses. You could try Attitude bedding for 30 nights, and if you're not completely satisfied, you can return it for a full refund.
Or just give it to me if you don't want.
Yeah, seriously,
Trust me,
I'll
you
give
will.
you the money.
But please
the
don't leave
monies.
stains. That's weird. Come on, man.
I don't even care. I'll take it with stains. I fucking love these sheets.
Right now, you can get 20% off your order plus free shipping when you visit attitude.com/mood and enter promo code MOOD. Remember, that's Attitude as in eco attitude. Order today for free shipping and 20% off your order at attitude.com/mood. Promo code MOOD.
Mood.
Yes,
20%
this
off.
episode is also brought to you by Apostrophe, a prescription skincare company for people that are ready to take their acne seriously. Prescription acne treatments really work, but it can be kind of hard to get. You have to take time off work, go see a doctor, sit in line at the pharmacy for your medications. Well, you know what? Not anymore. Apostrophe makes it easy to see a board-certified dermatologist online. You'll get treated immediately and your medications will be delivered directly to your home. Simply fill out Apostrophe's online questionnaire about your skin concerns and medical history, then just snap a few selfies. The dermatologist will get back to you with a customized treatment plan tailored just for your skin. The best part is Apostrophe offers topical and oral medications, so you can treat it from the outside and the inside, and you know it's actually going to work. It's not just some made up BS. Maybe this will work. No, this is proven results. Apostrophe treats acne, and they can also help hit your skincare goals like reducing redness, wrinkles, and even dark spots. If you want to get $15 off your first visit with a board-certified dermatologist, go to apostrophe.com/bigmood and use our code BIGMOOD. This is only available to our listeners. To get started, go to apostrophe.com/bigmood. Click on Begin Visit and then use the code BIGMOOD at sign up and you'll get $15 off your dermatology visit. That's APOSTROPHE apostrophe.com/bigmood and use the code BIGMOOD to get your dermatology visit for $15 off. We thank Apostrophe for sponsoring the podcast. All right, here's another one. Taking a little too long to finish and then feeling embarrassed, and then the more you think about it, the harder it is to finish.
Yes.
Sounds like a guy problem.
When I was younger, maybe.
Really?
Yeah. Usually, to me,
You don't
know.
ever feel
About
pressure
oral?
to finish?
Oh, I don't usually finish.
Oh.
Oh,
I don't need to.
I'm cool with
Yeah.
I had fun. This was great. I'm glad you finished.
Mhm.
That's it. That's
Same.
where I get my pleasure.
It depends on the activity. If it's just straight sex, then I'm cool with that. But then if it's oral, like we came here to play. Like we are committed to this. And if I think I'm too distracted, then I'm like, just go straight to the sex.
Yeah, I'll be like, stop, it's not happening. Don't waste your time.
Mm.
But yeah, I feel a lot that pressure to like finish or something.
Oh.
I think when it's a stranger or like
Yeah.
a new relationship.
Well, most of my sex is with strangers.
Yeah, for sure. I think there's a lot of communication with like a long-term relationship though. Like,
yeah.
like I feel like we found a groove where I know he knows exactly how long he chooses when I come basically.
Yeah, I don't
Nice.
need to
There's a
orgasm.
switch.
What a flex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's really, it's gotten honed over the years, and like it's down to a science now.
No one could ever choose when I come. Never.
Mm.
I don't know how you figured that out, Steve Green.
Steve Green.
He's
Yeah.
a pussy. That's why they call him the pussy master.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
He's holding a cue card for me to read.
Yeah.
But I'm like, Tiff, I don't need to orgasm. My pleasure is I get off on seeing you come.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
I
like
don't
that
need to, orgasm every time. And like on some days I'm like, I don't really feel like coming today. I just want you to.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Do you like it better though? Like if you have sex after coming, like if he goes down on me first and I come and then we have sex, I don't really need to come again during sex. It feels just 10 times better though. Like everything's so much more sensitive and
I
like
agree with
more
that.
Yeah,
receptive.
I agree
I'm
with
like
that.
dick
do you,
drunk.
Do you think that you don't really need to come, or you're just, you know how difficult it is for sex with a man, penis and vagina, to make you come? So you're like, it's fine. Not worried. Like, is it like you don't really need it because you've given up on it being possible because it hasn't come easy for you? Or do you really genuinely don't like orgasms?
It's not that I don't like orgasms.
Yeah.
I like them. But I honestly feel like I get off more on him orgasming. I know it takes a long time for me and it's difficult, but I don't know. I like to see him happy more than
So you're not
me.
having sex for you. You're having
Not
sex to
really.
make
And I
him
like,
happy.
yeah, I don't know. It's just not a big deal for me.
Mm.
And then, on days that I do decide to orgasm, it's like, cool, we get to both orgasm together. It's awesome. But it's not a big
Yeah,
thing
because for me, it's not like I can't or like that he can't make me orgasm. Because similar, like sometimes he'll go down and then I'll end up coming. And then I agree with what Nikki's saying. Like the sex afterwards is amazing and it's a completely different kind
That
of
makes
sex.
more sense because you already finished. So,
Yeah.
but just to not come at all, you're like, oh, it's fine. But is that out of exhaustion or exasperation, or is that because you literally don't care about orgasm?
I feel like I'm satisfied already. It's kind of like having
Yeah.
a delicious meal. And it's like, do you have to have dessert every time? No,
Yeah.
but dessert's good. You like dessert, but you don't have to have it after
Yeah.
every meal.
It's not unsatisfying if you have sex and don't come.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I've already gotten my satisfaction from just having sex already.
I get it too, because like with sex, I don't know, it's completely different oral and like intercourse, because with actual sex, I just want him to fuck the thoughts out of my head. Sometimes I just need to get completely
Yeah.
pounded.
Yeah.
And so like when he's doing that,
Steve's like winking on
that's
the side.
enough of like that's enough of like that's like just as good as orgasming.
But also at the same time too, like, it's not that I don't want to come at all. Like there are times, like for the most part, I like it when he orgasms. But I would also like it sometimes too if you're like, you know what? Let's focus on you today. Let's
Yeah.
make sure this fucking happens. Like if I'm in a I dated someone for 2 months and didn't even bother to ask, or like, hey, can I make you orgasm? Do you want me to do something? Didn't care at all.
Wow.
That's a fucking different
No.
story. Fuck
Yeah,
that,
no.
Because it's not like I don't want to at all. I do want to sometimes, like just be considerate.
Well, and just like the fact that it wasn't an option. Like why didn't
Yeah.
you
Yeah, the fact that
have
it wasn't an option or you're not even capable, that's
Yeah, because then like with me and Casey, for example, like there'll be like practically every single time he wants to know if I want to come or not, because there's some times where I'm like, there's a fucking animal inside of me and I don't know what's happening, but we're fucking until I come 3 times.
Oh.
And so we keep going, but most of the time though that doesn't happen. But if it is gonna happen though, he's very open to the multiple sessions that we tend to have.
yeah.
I like that.
He's able to come through.
Accommodate
He's able to
the
come through.
requests.
Exactly.
Even like if they know me well enough, like this guy that I dated for a long time, he's just like, do you want to come today? I'm like, nah, I don't really feel like it. He's like, all right. It's a discussion. It's nice.
I like the
Yeah.
the cadence of that.
Yeah, right?
Hey, you want to come today?
I'm a little bit tired. I'm lazy. All right, let's do this.
There was a time though where like in our relationship, like earlier in our relationship, where practically every single time that we're having sex, like because we like using toys, so he'll bust out a toy and like be like, cool, ready, all right, and then I would be finishing every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
toys are
definitely
great.
makes it easier.
Are there are there things that aren't on this list that you guys like, personal things that you feel are awkward or people don't really talk about?
Not awkward, but then for me, during sex, I would have to always have like a towel or a shirt to wipe because I get really wet. And when you get really wet, sometimes it's too slippery and it
Yeah,
feels
you
good.
can't feel
Yeah.
anything.
Because I squirt.
Yeah.
So then we would have to have like a towel nearby or something. And then it gets annoying because it's like, please don't get on the sheets in the bed. Because then, like, I don't want to deal with this right now. And
I want to do laundry.
I don't want to do
Yeah.
laundry. So that kind of sucks. And then you just have to lay something down every time.
Mm.
No. My problem is I'm too
Pro
wet.
tip. Pro tip, you
It's
don't
such a
have to do
problem.
laundry if you just open the sheets, open the curtains, the sun will kill the bacteria, and then you could like sleep on it for another couple
I'm
days.
never sleeping in your bed.
Oh,
Never
disgusting,
sleeping.
I wash my
Jessica.
sheets like every week, and I don't often have sex. But when I was in a relationship, I was like, I'm not fucking cleaning the sheets every time we have sex.
Yeah,
that's too many.
That's ridiculous.
That's too many times to do laundry. But the sun, if the sun hits
Yeah.
your bed,
You know
it will
what's funny?
kill the bacteria.
I'm over here pretend judging you, but I'm way nastier
Bitch, you
than that.
never
I know, you
wash your
said you don't
sheets.
wash
way
your sheets.
nastier
I
than
wash my sheets way more than you.
Never
for
sleeping over.
sure.
I wash my sheets very often, but I feel like it's out of necessity because usually a cat has thrown up on them at some point during the week.
You just wait for a cat to vomit.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah,
like,
and
I guess
it happens at least once a week. So
Laundry day.
yeah, they keep me on track. They really keep me on schedule.
And another bad thing is like when you have to sleep on the wet spot. I usually
Oh
make
my
him sleep
God,
on the wet
yeah.
spot. Like you caused
the
it.
You
worst.
make the wet spot and then you make
Yeah.
him sleep.
That's
in
why getting a king size bed has been game changing.
Oh.
No one has to sleep on the wet spot. It's big enough, like it just sits there in the center. You're good.
Or like when you're in a hotel with two beds, like that's a bed we're ruining.
Yeah.
That's a bed we're sleeping on.
That's pretty cute.
Yeah.
You guys, do you do period sex or
Yes.
are you anti? Yeah.
Real men do period sex.
Yeah.
Everybody knows
I
right
mean,
now.
we've had period sex, but in recent years, I'm like, I don't want to deal with that.
Have you ever had someone that was like grossed out by it?
No.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't think if they're grossed out by it, they admit it. Or like if they were grossed out by it, it was like when they were 17 and then they kind
Yeah.
of quickly got
Little
over
kids. They don't know.
it. Yeah.
Have y'all had? I mean, I know fucking you, but sex injuries.
Yeah.
Injuries. No, I don't think I've ever been injured. I mean, besides
Oh,
waddling.
besides the being fucked into a nightstand, when you're in high school, there's nowhere to have sex because like you can't go to anyone's house and parents are home and stuff. So there was a lot of car sex involved, and usually I would be on top because it's easier than the guy being on top. And
Facing the seat or
yeah,
facing
the seat.
Okay.
Yeah, and
But where do your knees go? That's what I
so
don't
I
get.
always W sit anyway, and so that's kind of like
What's
how,
W sit?
like where it's out to the side like this.
Your knees are
Like
together
my knees are together like this.
like this.
No, I'm
It's
saying
like-
how do
kinda
you
like-
have sex facing the car seat if
Yeah.
he's sitting in the car seat?
So I'm W. Like,
Can you? Okay.
yeah.
Oh, lots
All
of that.
right.
Like this.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
How is that W?
Straddling.
What does that mean?
That's
Like
the thumbnail.
straddling,
She
but,
flattens
like-
down.
Yeah, the
Completely.
feet go behind you.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I got the seatbelt was like I guess rubbing into my knee area, like or my
Oh,
skin,
no.
and it like created this huge wound that I didn't realize. 'Cause I was just so in the moment. I think I still have like a scar from that
Oh,
somewhere.
shit.
Yeah,
Probably on the outside. One of these.
yeah,
on the outside.
like one of these.
I feel like I have had an injury, but I can't remember. So it might have been my head.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! I feel like that was a popsicle stick joke.
You just unlocked a memory for me. I've definitely had my head banged into multiple headboards and also like a car window.
That was like a one-liner zinger.
Yeah. So good. So good. Must have been my head.
I think I've had one, but I can't remember. Must have been my head.
So silly. Oh god.
I think it's so cute when your head is banging up against something because they're just ramming you so hard, so they cushion it with their hand.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
Oh yeah,
Steve's
that
done
is
that.
cute. Or put a
Yeah.
pillow behind your
It's
head.
adorable.
Oh, you know what's another one that, on the list that I thought of just now is when your hair gets caught on something or
Oh,
on their
yeah.
on their own arm or
Like
something.
on their elbow or something, and I'm like, ah!
You're
yeah.
just like, okay,
Yeah.
ow.
don't want to
Yeah.
ruin this for you, but
Yeah.
you're scalping me. Yeah.
Have you ever done something that you thought was gonna be hot and then it was just really annoying but you didn't want to ruin the moment?
Oh yeah,
no
lingerie.
Yeah.
Oh.
How?
For me, I don't know, man. I'm just like, this shit's digging in places I don't want it to dig in.
Oh, annoying
Fuck
for
it.
you.
Now you're just
Yeah, for me.
thinking
Oh,
of that
okay.
instead
I was
of
thinking
sex.
of like something that actually annoyed him.
Oh, what'd
No,
you do?
I don't know. I was trying to think of something. I thought that was the question. Was
Oh,
that we were trying to be sexy, but it just annoyed the guy.
like I always thought that like
Just talking too much. I don't know.
bondage or handcuffs and stuff like that.
That
would
was
be,
another one.
Yeah, and then it's like, it hurts. Like,
Yeah.
my arm hurts.
Like my arm is dead here.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like I can't do like complete bondage where I can't move because if my nose starts itching or something starts itching,
yeah.
I'll lose my
Yeah.
fucking mind.
Oh, no.
And then
I
you know
can't do
he'll
that.
use that against you too.
Yeah,
He
and
won't
it's like-
let you stop.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll tickle it
And
more.
I don't want to kill the mood. Like, hey, can you scratch my a little bit to the right?
It's
please?
just
yeah.
It's kind of in the nostril, just like
Yeah.
in the nostril, just a little bit. Yeah.
Oh,
can't
my
do
God.
that.
down,
Yeah.
down, more.
Can't do that.
Up.
Have you guys ever done food with sex? Like
Mm-mm.
I've done chocolate, for example, melted chocolate.
Like you pour it on, then you lick it or something?
Yeah,
No.
but it just ends up being a sticky ass mess.
yeah, that sounds like a mess.
It was not sexy.
I think I used the aerosol cool whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool hands.
Ready Whip?
Yeah, Ready Whip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's something that you watch in movies when you're younger. Like, oh, this is what everyone
Yeah, I
does.
don't think
Yeah.
people really do that
No.
because like it's just difficult.
Because it just sounds fun. Like it sounds more fun when you're younger. Like, oh, you can't. I remember I wanted edible underwear because of that. It sounded
Yeah.
like
It
Yeah.
was just stuck to the
eats my
sheet.
underwear.
Oh. But then, like,
Yeah.
your juices get all over it and it starts melting all sugar all over you.
Oh,
Like, that's
shit.
I
not-
just
that what
picture
happens?
like you're in
UTI.
a
I
bed.
tried it.
If you're in a bed with that like. You know they have the kind that's like the candy
The gummies?
necklace
Yeah.
one, but then there's the other one that's like the fruit by the foot
Yeah.
underwear. That's
Oh,
just
they
like
have
a
those?
whole.
Oh yeah.
didn't
I
know
just
those.
picture that getting on the bed and then having bed lint all over it.
Ew,
or
like
cat
a
hair.
Yeah.
Pet
So, like,
hair.
Or like they take a bite and they're eating it and you're like, come kiss me. They're like, hold on.
yeah, just chewing the
Not
fruit
just
by
that,
the foot.
but the actual the cord thing that the
Yeah,
candy
the
necklace is on. That actual cord. Have you ever tasted it?
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
It's fucking
Oh.
nasty.
It's like rubber.
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
rubber. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like latexy, like bitter,
Oh,
nasty ass
yikes.
tasting.
I just, as a kid though, you just continue to chomp it because you're getting the candy around it.
exactly. You don't really care as a kid.
Yeah. I think one time I tried to dress up and because I was trying to surprise my boyfriend when he came back from work. And so I like I put on this like long blonde wig. I had my brunette hair at the time and I was like trying to pretend to be the babysitter or something. And it was just, I just couldn't pull it off. And it was just so embarrassing.
Plus, there's that period of waiting, like you're in
Yeah,
you're in
yeah,
costume, and you're just like
I was waiting in costume for him to come home. And
Like,
I was just
resting
like,
position, but it's been like
Yeah.
so long.
Yeah.
You're like,
I was like 21 and it was just a total backfire.
Wait, so what happened when he got home? How'd
He
you
was
start
like
it off?
kind of like still trying to wind down from work, but then he was like, "Oh, she's doing a thing. I gotta like be grateful."
Yeah.
But it was just like the mood was just all wrong. It
Oh,
was so
no.
embarrassing.
the trying is the
yeah,
embarrassing
like,
part. It's
Yeah,
like,
just don't
I
try.
tried my hardest.
Just don't ever
Yeah.
try.
did
My-
way
my
too
thing-
much.
My thing was always like when you're like, when you try to move your leg over, but it doesn't go as high, you accidentally kick him in the face because you're not as limber.
What the fuck?
Because
You
you're
kick
like,
someone in the face?
well, I mean, like not hard,
Trying
but
to
it's
like be a stripper type
you know,
move, and
like, 'cause
but
they're
your
missionary.
Your Achilles is too high.
yeah, right? Exactly.
Hammies are
You
tight.
gotta stretch, girl.
I know, right? Because like they're hitting it with your legs on both sides, and like I want to do missionary, so I kind of like try to kick it over, but instead, But then they're good sports about it. God bless.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
could take a
You're
punch
hot.
or
It's
two.
fine.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I just thought of one, but I forgot it.
Because the head injury.
Yeah, Jesus, my head's all fucked up.
Aw.
You guys ever feel like during sex, like something gets caught in your throat, you want to cough, and
Oh,
you don't want to
yeah.
cough?
Or you got the hair like
yeah.
that's stuck between the bottom of your tongue and then the teeth in the
Oh,
very back where you're
yeah.
like,
For me, it's coughing. Like, ever have sex when you're like maybe a little bit kind of sick or you're getting over a cough, and you don't want to cough in the middle of it because then you're just like, like.
because you need that deep cough to get it from the
Yeah,
bottom,
exactly.
I feel like my body forgets to cough. Like I just that
Well,
part
yeah,
shuts
apparently
down.
you're getting rammed into fucking the side
Maybe
wall.
so.
I'm
Yeah.
getting all of Tiff's head injuries.
No.
Just taking them. No, like the hair thing though. Like when you're sucking dick and then like,
Oh, yeah.
out, but there's like hairs, and then you're like,
Dude, or you get your own fucking hair, such a long ass
Yeah,
hair,
yeah,
you're just
like-
like, oh shit.
But it's stuck. It's like sticky
Oh my God.
stuck to the dick.
I think you're trying to remove it, but it's like this. You're like
around it.
Sorry.
Ew, and then your hair's all fucking like matted because it's covered in slobber and fucking dick juice. You're like, oh.
It's
so
like,
true.
or there's times when like they're hitting it from behind, so your face is in the pillow. But if you're a bitch like me that has false lashes, you're afraid. Like, what if it's like half hanging off?
Yeah.
And when you turn back around, it's just like, oh, God, I'm so sorry, Like, or like it's like half hanging up like this, That's my lashes.
Wait, what
really
do you do? Do you just like leave room? Like you
right.
put your nose on the pillow so your
fucking
eyelashes
workout.
don't touch?
Like I try to turn to the side or something,
Like so it hits your eyebrows.
Have you ever lost
Protects it with the
an
skin.
eyelash in the middle of sex?
a half, and then I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, and just take it
Oh,
off.
shit.
You know? Or like, what if you have lash extensions? Because those things get all fucking
Oh,
wonky
yeah.
everywhere
Oh,
too, and
yeah.
you're like just trying to.
Mine is sometimes we have white sheets, like, so we alternate between gray and white, and like if my face is getting pressed, I'm like, I just fucking clean these sheets. Like my makeup is getting on them, and I just fucking clean
Just
these
your
sheets.
face
Like I'm getting
implanted.
mad, but I'm getting around. I'm like, fuck, just clean these sheets.
Or dude, have you guys ever gotten cramps during sex?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Usually with that one that I was talking about, the missionary, but with the legs
Yes.
on his shoulders one, I always get cramps on my hips. So I'm like, oh, cramp. So
You
he's
need to
still
stretch.
inside,
Yeah.
but I'm fucking like doing
Yeah.
this shit. But I'm like, sorry.
Yeah,
But
that
yeah, he's
one's
like
the worst,
helping
I
me
think.
too, like get the cramp out.
After a while, that being sandwiched in half, that one definitely gets exhausting.
That's the
Yeah.
position that I get the most air sucked in there too.
Yeah.
Mine's
Yeah.
Yeah,
fine.
true.
The
It's
most.
just
And
like,
then when the legs come down, it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a whoopee cushion.
like I didn't even know it was in there.
I hate the way it feels. I can sometimes feel that like air gets sucked in, but then he like
Yeah.
recloses it, and then he's
It's
just
like, oh
Yeah.
god.
It's like when you're inflating a pool float. It's like the thing's like.
Yeah. You just feel like you're full though.
yeah.
The
It's
air's
like
all up
air
in
is
there.
like
I'm like,
pushing-
I'd rather it come up and I can burp it then.
Right? Exactly. I'd rather that.
Burp my queefs.
Yeah. To burp my queefs out.
Can you push it further?
try a little harder. I would like to burp. It's better to burp and taste it than fart and waste it. That's what
Oh my god, what?
That's what my auntie said.
That's
Why would
amazing.
I want to taste the thing that's gonna be a fart?
That's what happens.
No,
That's what
like-
burps are.
Yeah, it's better to burp and taste your food than
Oh.
to fart and then
And
it's like
waste
a
it.
it's like a
That's a
shit
funny
smell.
saying.
That's funny.
It's some southern shit.
It is.
I
Yeah.
think I'll waste the burp taste. I'm good.
You don't like when you eat like tacos and then later you burp up a little bit of tacos and you're
Two
like,
for one deal.
that's
I
not
love
good.
that with mangoes and pineapple. I'm like,
Yeah,
tastes good.
something sweet.
I hate how like condoms sometimes it just gets dry and you have to take some time to put on a new one.
Yeah, or like you have to either keep lubing it up or you have to get a new one because it's gonna like tear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you need to get
condoms are the
get
worst.
KY
Honestly. I don't
going
understand
on.
why we haven't figured that out.
Yeah. Do you guys ever like, or even the guys too, like it gets too sensitive that you can't come, that you have to have to
Yeah.
stop for a little bit.
Mm.
So just give me a second, like
That
that.
happens to Case.
Yeah.
It happens during oral
to
for me,
Oh.
but not during sex.
It gets
Yeah.
a little bit too intense. You're like, hold on, let's calm down. We gotta bring it back down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could see that
Mm-hmm.
for guys for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Especially uncircumcised guys because they're a little
More
more
sensitive.
Yeah.
sensitive.
Very sensitive.
My favorite, my I fucking hate when I have to ride the dick and I'm squatting on top and my thighs get fucking, come on.
Oh,
man.
burning
Oh,
thighs.
yeah.
I'm
Come
like,
on,
you've
I'm
got a
tired.
solid 6 pumps I'm giving you, so you better enjoy it. I'm not
6
doing
pumps.
this for 4 minutes straight.
I don't have
I'm
the
not-
ab strength for this. The core strength.
Yeah,
Or that,
I
like,
don't. I
froggy-
don't like going up and down. I like when I'm on top. I'll stay down and then I'll
Grind.
move.
Guys hate that though.
No, he
some
loves
guys
it.
like
a lot
it.
of guys. I've seen a lot of guys be like, "Why do girls just grind in circles like as if we like that?" What?
Some
Look at
guys
Steve.
do.
Look at Steve's face.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
you
don't
like
do
the up and
that.
down?
Guys like up and down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
And
the
that's what I
circle,
thought.
not the staying inside and then
No,
circling.
because there's a way to circle, but also have it go in and out.
That's true.
That's
if you're,
what I usually do.
It takes a lot more work.
Sounds like a
but
lot of work.
I get it.
Yeah.
It's
I'll just
my
stay on
favorite
bottom.
position because that's how I get to like hit my
Yeah.
Right,
own
that's
I know
fucking
what you're
G
talking
spot,
about.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, yes.
The one where you're like, as you go to, you kind of hit the top of the circle, it kind of pulls on it a little
Yep.
bit, and then when you go towards back to the bottom of the circle, it pushes it back in.
Yeah.
but it's still.
But it's
kind of-
also kind of like going the forward and back motion.
Yeah, yeah.
Is my personal.
I like the
favorite.
forward and back motion. I don't do circle though.
It's
Yeah.
hard for
Back.
me to do that because it takes a lot of effort, but the payoff is pretty. But not for the guy. I think guys usually they'll be
No,
like, oh
he-
yeah, that's cool. But
No, he tells me to stop because he's gonna come. And
Oh,
I'm like,
okay,
oh
yeah.
shit.
I guess it
He likes
depends on the guy.
Yeah.
But
All right. Well, let us know if we missed anything. Put it in the comments. Let
the
us
worst
know
parts
your
of sex.
most awkward.
Worst
You're
parts.
behind a screen name, so go nuts.
I know.
down
We're
there.
over here.
We're over here
all our
bearing it all.
Private info.
When they don't choke you hard enough. What the fuck?
Oh yeah. Or
bitch.
where they push on your windpipe. Where
Ah,
it's like, no,
yeah.
it's the sides.
Yeah. That makes me want to cough. I don't like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I do
Coughing
cough.
thing's not
I'm like,
good.
coughing.
I don't like this whole coughing
Don't
thing.
make
during
Tina
sex.
cough.
Don't make me cough. Okay.
Stop it. Leave her alone. All right. Well, we will see you next week. Be sure to follow us on everywhere. Rate us on the
Visit our
iTunes and
sponsors. We need
visit
the
our
sponsors.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Are you pinching their titties? Their nipples?
It's a
a
heart.
heart.
It's accordion hot. Well.